What do we have here? What's going on, guys? Throws on the block back again. Sorry for the crazy looking camera footage. I think I cracked the lens on my camera. What can I say? YouTube's killing my equipment. It's messy behind me. I just had to move everything out of the way in the garage because I had to squeeze something in. So y'all remember the Silverado? Yeah, right here. That guy. Had it up for sale. Did a little horse trading. So let me show you guys what I got. Alright, I present to you all a 1970 Chevy Malibu. Yeah, this is a roller, no motor, no transmission. The hood's just sitting on there, the front clip's just sitting on there, and the doors are sitting in the back doorway at the garage. I've got to bolt those back on. Quick rundown, it definitely gonna need some floor pans. It's pretty common in these older cars, so I expected that. Front pans have a little bit of work that needs to be done. Nothing too bad though. A little patch section over there. A little patch section over here. Definitely do some patching back here in the back. The window channel looks to be okay. There's a little bit of rot right here. I'm going to have to definitely address that. And somebody's been here before, because that's a weld in that corner that wasn't there. And this obviously was deteriorating, and somebody's gone back and not sure if they fixed it right or not. The windshield was taped in. I pulled it out because it was cracked. I may put it back in temporarily, but yeah, somebody's definitely been here across the top of this thing. You can see all the obviously the fresh paint, and then there's some divots and wrinkles and whatnot, and that was a smooth piece at one point in time. Let's move over to the driver's side A-pillar. So somebody's been in there, up there. But as far as like flexing and everything, it's pretty solid. There may be one spot right there that I have to address at the top. And if you guys remember the Misfit, that was an issue I had to address on the Misfit. The whole top of this on that Nova that I had was all rusted out across through here. This one's not. This is the original metal, so it's in good shape. It's in better shape than the other car was by far. At least as far as that's concerned. There's a little area right there. We'll have to dig into that and see what's going on. But it's mostly complete as far as all the metal work is all there. The bumper looks pretty decent. There's something happened right there where they ran into something, knocked that light back. So probably be looking at a new bumper at some point in time. Got a little fishbowl light action going on. Pretty sure it's water. Yeah, fishbowl. It's strange, this one's holding water too, but the outside ones are not. Fenders look pretty decent. A little bit of deterioration on the inner fender, pretty common. It's got a pretty decent back seat though, that's nice. Got a couple little splits at the top, but man, that is actually in pretty good shape. All the interior is missing, unfortunately. Have to source all those parts. But the door glass is there. Or the quarter glass, I'm sorry, is there. Garnish molding's there, at least on the sides. The rear and the windshield garnish molding's missing, so I can definitely get that. I'm not too sure what this is going to look like when I pull this back window out. Doesn't look to be too bad, but I'm not sure. We'll get the trunk open here in a minute. Yeah, the trunk's misaligned or something, so we'll have to figure out what the deal is with that. Not really sure. This car is extremely filthy. It's been sitting in a barn. So yeah, technically I guess you could say it's a barn find. It has the barn dust to prove it. A little deterioration right there. So we'll get the back glass out and see what the real story is on all of this. Dash. Old school steering wheel. So that's about it there. It's like the quarter or kicker panels are there. Looks like it was an AC car with the ventilation, so that's cool. Definitely gotta have AC in the summertime. Everything seems to be there and undisturbed, so that's nice. It's not all chopped up. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get this trunk open. Alright, we got the trunk open. Nothing too surprising in here. Trunk pan actually doesn't look too bad. Typical rod out back here in the back. It's not uncommon at all. Little spot over there, so maybe some portions of a trunk pan, but that looks pretty good up there. There's a spot of rust up there. There's the tail light, or the license plate bracket. Yeah, tail light bracket. But yeah, not too bad. Looks like she's had some metal work done before. What that is. Looks like that's screwed from the inside. Nice. And that looks to be like this has also been replaced on this side. There's your original metal. Then that's another piece that's been added. So somebody's definitely been here before. Seems they've done a pretty decent job. I'm not sure how much body filler is actually here. That's the real question. Sounds like metal. And this is actually solid down here too. I mean, there's a little bit of body filler in there maybe, but I think somebody just replaced that. So nice to have a lot of work done for you. Down here on the rocker panels, that rocker looks good. A little bit of body filler overlap right there. I can feel that with my hand. A little area right there we may need to do a little work on. A little spray foam action. Nice. Oh yeah. This rocker looks about the same as the other. A little bit of rust action there. Not too bad though. Not too bad at all. So the front clip's just sitting on here. I'll pull the hood off later. We'll have an inspection underneath there. But it is super heavy and there are no hood hinges. So I've got to get some hinges in order to get that thing on and off. I went ahead and yanked the hood off. I knew y'all talk about me if I didn't, so I got the hood off. Looks like the car was maybe silver before, at some point in time in its life. So a little hole in the inner fender. That's where the battery used to go. It's pretty common. Battery actually gets down there and rots out those, so I was expecting to have to replace that anyway. The radiator support doesn't look too bad, surprisingly. They're usually in pretty rough shape, but that one's not too bad. It is definitely an AC car. That's cool. Power brakes. At least she's got drums up front. She does. And that is a power steering box. So that's cool. Very cool. Looks like the wiring harness is still there. Not sure how good it is, but we'll sort through that later. Probably just get the front end bolted in place since it's just kind of resting there. Get the doors bolted on. That'll make this thing a lot easier to move around. But before we get to that, I'm going to get some of this barn dirt off of this thing. Because man, look at that. This has a paint job. Looks good in the pictures. In person, not so much. Loads of orange peel. Loads of orange peel. Not sure if I'm even going to take time to cut and polish this paint. Although it is a pretty color. Very nice blue. I'm a big fan of blue. Probably always wanted a blue Chevelle. And this would have been the color I chose. Maybe we'll repaint it this color. Who knows? We'll see. Alright. Let's get rid of some of this dirt. Front was not near as bad as the back. That's the before. That's the after. You can see some tiger stripes in the paint. So definitely looked like, I would say, either a rush job, a cheap job, or maybe somebody that wasn't too familiar with shooting metallics. But it does have paint, it does shine. Top cleaned up pretty good. That's before and after. Back here to the back, you can really see the dirt that was on this thing. It's before and that's after. So yeah, that's it. That's what I traded my Silverado for, 1970 Chevelle Malibu. There's more to come. As always, thank you guys for watching. This 3 was on the block. My name's Erwin. We'll see you soon.